want revenge! Not tomorrow, not next week. Now! Marc Masters, Rachel Oakstone, and Anthony Green.
That Pikachu. It's unlike anything I've hunted. I'll have it captured before sunrise. And that Meowth, I'll crush it beneath my boot.
You failed me too many times, Earl. This time, you're not running solo. I've assigned you a partner.
My men and I, we're stronger than ever. We don't need babysitting.
Amateurs. All of you. You want results? I'm your man. I don't miss. I don't fail. And I've got history with Anthony Green.
Who even are you?
Names are for friends. You ain't one of them. But I do know where Marc and Rachel are held up. And Anthony, he's flying solo. I've been watching them ever since you called, Nastina. They weren't hard to find.
So, they're weak.
Weaker than ever. That Meowth of Marc's, he's raw power. The kind of power I need. I'll evolve him, and I complete my collection.
I want that cat destroyed!
Earl, the Pikachu is yours. Masked Man, you can have the Meowth. The rest, waste them. Let this be a lesson for crossing me.
Done.
Oh, and one more thing. Bring me Rachel's contest ribbons.
What for?
I'm entering the scene. It's time I became a top coordinator.
That's the strangest reason I've ever heard for theft. But hey, whatever funds the mission.
Those judges won't know what hit them.
Rise like the sun in the morning sky. Dreams in our hands as the stars fly by. Through the battles we face, we'll stand tall. Together we'll conquer, we'll answer the call. This is the next generation's roar. Hearts united, we're ready for more. Through every challenge we'll light the flame. The world will remember our name.
Dratini, you're up!
Let's go, Cleffy. Go on then, nephew. Let's see what you've learned.
Twister! What?
Dragon-type moves don't affect fairy types. You do know that, right?
Of course I do!
Cleffy, Moonblast!
Thunder Wave! Slam!
Amnesia!
Dragon Tail! Ah, damn it!
This is why type knowledge matters. Mystical Fire!
Return, Dratini! Alright, your turn, Nidorino!
Come along, Nidori.
Rachel, I miss you. Drill Run! Go right through!
Protect!
Ice Beam now!
Crunch!
Endure!
Earth Power!
Okay, double kick!
Hyper Beam!
Ice Beam! Nidorino, return. Alright then, if it's brute force you want, then let's meet power with power. Gyarados, let's tear it up!
Now the real battle begins.
Body Slam!
Nidori, protect!
Rain Dance!
Crunch!
Crunch, let's go!
Hyper Beam!
Waterfall!
I'm really impressed, nephew. Let's finish this, Blasty.
Gyarados, come back! Dratini, one more go. Thunder Wave!
Rapid Spin!
Slam!
Flash Cannon!
Twister!
Blasty! Hydro Cannon!
Let's end this, Gyarados. Crunch!
Dragon Pulse now!
Crunch again!
Hydro Cannon!
Body Slam!
Let me show you the bond Blasty and I have forged across decades. Blasty, Mega Evolve!
Mega Evolution?
Flash Cannon!
Waterfall!
Hydro Cannon!
Body Slam!
Dragon Pulse now!
You did amazing, girl. I'm proud of you.
You've grown a lot, Anthony. In strength and in heart.
Thanks. How'd you find me anyway?
Please. I'm one of the top detectives in the International Police. Trained by Looker himself. You think you can run off and not be found?
Figures.
Your mother told me everything. Said you had a falling out with your only 2 friends. I came to see what a mess you've made of yourself.
Hey! What was that for?
That was for hurting your friend's Meowth. I thought I raised you better than that.
You didn't raise me. You haven't even been around for years. Where were you when Mom and I were struggling? When everything fell apart?
I was keeping people safe. The fewer people I love in my orbit, the safer they stay. That includes you and Hillary.
I'm sorry, I was just angry. I don't know, I miss them, Marc and Rachel. I feel awful for what I did to Darius. And the things I said to Marc.
Then fix it. It's never too late to make things right, Anthony.
I can't respect any Meowth. Not after what Persian did to me.
You really don't remember.
Wait, remember what?
After that Persian attacked you, your mother contacted me. I pulled some strings, accessed the base's security footage. You weren't left for dead. A Feraligatr fought off the Persian. And then Jesse, James, and a certain Meowth showed up. It was Meowth who convinced them to get you to a hospital.
He saved me?
Yes. On the day Persian tried to destroy you, it was a Meowth who saved your life. Don't let hate blind you from the truth, Anthony. You've got a good heart. Now go use it.
I know what I have to do.
Back in Celadon City, Marc and Rachel stood outside the Pokémon Center, talking about where to head next. Marc scrolled through his Rotom phone, frowning.
Says here Sabrina still hasn't returned to her gym.
Maybe it's a sign. Sabrina's a beast. Some people say she should be part of the Elite Four by now.
You're right. So, where to next?
Fuchsia City's got both a gym and a contest. Could be a good next stop.
As they left Celadon, neither of them noticed the shadowy figure watching from a distance. A day passed. The two camped out on a grassy ridge just outside the forest. Rachel was cooking dinner while their Pokémon played around the campsite. Rocco was thrilled to see Marc after being away at Mike's sanctuary. The Pokémon bowled into Marc with a booming cheer, launching him into the air. Luckily, Rowan snatched him midair into his jaws, bouncing around with joy.
Marc, could you stop goofing off and help with dinner already?
Jeez, okay. You mad at me or something? Is it about Anthony? Don't worry, we'll find him.
You still think Anthony's coming back? Maybe it's time to let that go.
Whoa, that's not fair.
Neither of you know how to back down. If you two weren't so stubborn, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
I know I messed up, but what he did to Darius was horrible. And yeah, I shouldn't have entered the tournament, but after he hit Darius, I don't know, I lost it. I wasn't just gonna stand there.
You still walked away after you pushed him.
You're making it sound like I just walked away for no reason, but Anthony was already leaving before I even said anything. Then Darius tried to stop him, and Anthony kicked him. He kicked my Pokémon, Rachel. I saw red. Yeah, I shoved him, but what was I supposed to do? Just stand there and let it happen? Walking away wasn't me giving up. It was me trying to stop things from getting worse. You know, I wanted to talk later, to figure things out. But he didn't give me the chance. He left.
Rachel was quiet for a moment. her expression angry.
You knew how he felt. For months. And you said nothing. I mean, you could have told me, Rach. You're his best friend too, you know?
It wasn't my place.
Maybe not. But you could have helped. You know, I've been through stuff too. I was bullied even by my own brothers. I saw my hometown destroyed by Team Rocket when I was 8. 8! I know trauma just as much as he does. I could have helped Anthony. Instead, I got shut out.
Rachel turned away. Without a word, she stormed off. Marc did the same, heading in the opposite direction. Their Pokémon stayed behind, confused and upset, watching the divide grow between their trainers. Just as Marc and Rachel stormed off into opposite sides of the forest, their anger cooled just enough to let a flicker of doubt in.
What am I doing?
What am I even doing?
A massive explosion shattered the silence, shaking the trees. Pokémon cries echoed through the air, followed by the roaring of engines.
Ah! Earl! You snake! I knew you'd come crawling back!
The Pokémon launched into action. Earl locked his eyes on the two specific targets, Darius and Ray. Then a guttural roar ripped through the sky. An enormous Hydreigon, alpha-sized and fearsome, descended from the clouds, carrying the ghastly masked man on its back.
No way. It's him!
The masked man held a strange device, gun-like in shape, and fired. One by one, Pokémon were struck, each sealed in a prison of pink crystal light. Only Marc, Charlie, Ray, and Darius remained. Charlie hurled Dragon Breath, hitting Hydreigon square in the gut. The beast snarled and retaliated with a brutal Dragon Pulse. The blast sent Charlie crashing into Marc, and then another pink bolt fired. Marc and Charlie disappeared into a cube, sealed tight. Ray and Darius stood their ground, side by side, electricity crackling. They launched combined thunderbolts, but it wasn't enough. The poachers swarmed. From the shadows emerged two more threats, an Alolan Persian and a savage Berserker. Ray and Darius were struck down hard. Marc screamed from within the crystal prison. Earl didn't listen. He walked past the downed Ray, right to Darius, and kicked him.
Darius!
Above, the masked man's Hydreigon let out an earth-shaking roar, a warning. It fired a Dragon Pulse near Earl's feet.
That Meowth is mine! Don't touch him, Earl.
Fine. Take your prize and fun with it.
The masked man descended. With eerie calm, he lifted the unconscious Darius into his arms and returned to the back of Hydreigon. Without any word, the dragon ascended, carrying its rider and their stolen prize.
Please! Don't take him, please! Don't take Darius!
Earl grunted in annoyance, scanning the field. Ray was gone. Vanished.
Hey, you! Put that Meowth down, or else.
Marc and Rachel gasped from within their prisons.
Anthony?
Anthony stepped into the clearing, eyes blazing with resolve.
You. The traitor returns. What are you gonna do, apprentice? Run and cry again? You're weak. And worse, you're a hypocrite.
That person is gone. He died the day I met them. Marc, Rachel, my Pokémon. They showed me who I really am. And I will fight for the ones I love.
A thunder of movement shook the woods as Anthony's Pokémon charged from the trees. Gyarados burst forward, roaring and sweeping through the poacher's Pokémon like a living storm. Nidorino spotted Nidorina, trapped in one of the cubes. With a fierce cry, he lunged, blasting away every enemy in his path. He stopped before her prison. Tears welled in both their eyes. Above them, the masked man yanked Hydreigon higher into the clouds with Darius in hand.
Firo, go! Stop him!
Firo launched skyward. Ray suddenly leapt onto its back.
Hey, get back here!
They battled Hydreigon in midair, but the beast was too strong, blasting them both to the ground. Earl dashed toward Ray, but Dratini slid between them, growling fiercely. Persian lunged at Dratini, claws gleaming. Berserker tore toward Anthony, but Growlithe intercepted with a blazing ember. Suddenly, Crobat swooped behind and struck Growlithe down. Berserker returned with a vicious swing, knocking Beedrill out cold. Gyarados was overwhelmed, still worn from the battle with Leaf. Nidorino collapsed too. Dratini, exhausted, was blasted by Persian and Berserker at once. Anthony looked up. Hydreigon had ascended again. All his Pokémon were down. His friends were trapped, screaming. The poachers began to close in. Time slowed. A memory flickered in Anthony's mind. One long buried. He was younger, bleeding, terrified. Persian's claws had torn him apart. But then, gentle pause, a warm voice. Meowth, the same one he hated, holding gauze, trying to stop the bleeding, whispering that help was coming. A screech pulled him from the memory.
Dragonair?
The majestic Pokémon bowed its head, signaling with quiet certainty. Anthony didn't hesitate. He jumped onto Dragonair's back. Above, the masked man and Hydreigon stopped mid-flight, stunned by the sudden ascent.
A Dragonair? You think that whelp stands a chance against my Alpha Hydreigon?
Darius! I got you. You're safe. I got you, buddy.
Darius stirred, blinking awake. His eyes welled with tears as he looked up at Anthony's face. Hydreigon growled above, but Darius's eyes locked onto it. He climbed to the top of Dragonair's head. Sparks crackled from Dragonair's horn. At the same time, Darius's whiskers sparked with matching energy. A massive thunderbolt exploded from the pair. It struck Hydreigon dead on. One by one, the glowing pink cubes around the field shattered like glass, releasing every Pokémon and their trainers from captivity. Sirens wailed in the distance. Rachel, even while trapped, had managed to call the police. Earl cursed under his breath and called to the poacher grunts. The masked man, coughing and soaked, swam to shore. But as he reached the bank,
We got you!
Dragonair descended from the sky. Darius leapt from its back and dove into Marc's arms. Then, without a word, Rachel ran and tackled Anthony into a hug.
You idiot! Do you know what you put us through? We thought you were gone. Don't ever do that again, okay?
Marc gently set Darius down. The Meowth trotted over to Ray. Marc stepped toward Anthony. The moment their eyes met, something cracked open. Marc fell into a heartbroken cry.
I'm sorry. For everything. For the tournament, for pushing you, for walking away. I should have tried harder. No, Marc, it was me. I didn't let you in. I lashed out. I hurt Darius. I hurt all of you. You were hurting and I just added to it. I should have seen that.
Anthony pulled Marc in for a hug. The two held on tight.
Brothers fight. I'm not going anywhere again. You, Rachel, Darius, and the entire gang, you're my family.
You think this is over? This won't be the last time you see me.
Marc, Rachel, and Anthony didn't respond. Their attention was on something far more important.
This Meowth needs serious medical attention. His charm is badly shattered. I'm not sure I can save it.
Marc looked down at Darius. His heart ached. But then, something sparked in his mind.
Wait, I have an idea. But I'm gonna need your help. Both of you. You're a great craftsman. Remember that Eevee statue you made, Rachel? This is right up your alley. Rachel, can I have one of your Everstones?
Rachel pulled out an Everstone and handed it to Marc.
But you know what this means, right? If you use this, Darius won't ever be able to evolve.
Before Marc could respond, Gasper floated in with a rare tone of calmness.
Darius doesn't want to evolve. He's made peace with that. I know you've sensed that for a while, Master.
He's perfect, just the way he is. Let's fix this right away.
Later that evening, deep within the forest, the gang waited at a quiet Pokémon Center. Nurse Joy and Anthony stepped out. They smiled, then moved aside. Darius emerged. His charm glinted. One half of it had been reforged with the Everstone, now carved and polished with intricate detail. It shimmered with a glossy finish, half gold, half silver.
You did it!
Marc ran toward Darius. The Meowth jumped into Marc's arms, then was pulled into a tight group hug with Rachel and Anthony. That day, they weren't just friends. They were family. They had faced darkness, but come out stronger, together.
This is an official statement from the International Pokémon League.
For 10 years, Ash Ketchum has held the title of World Champion, a name that inspired generations, a symbol of perseverance, courage, and the unbreakable bond between trainer and Pokémon. But today, the world stands in uncertainty. Ash Ketchum has been missing for several months. Despite exhaustive international search efforts, no trace of him has been found. After careful deliberation, the International League Council has reached a unanimous decision. Effective immediately, Ash Ketchum is hereby stripped of the title of World Champion.
This moment marks the end of an era,
but also the beginning of a new one. 12 champions, 1 title. The International League now prepares for a historic Champion of Champions tournament, a battle that will determine the strongest trainer in the world. The stakes have never been higher. Who will rise? Who will fall? And above all, who will become the next world champion?
Let's do this.
This is the next generation's roar. Hearts unite.